What if the thing you prayed for your whole life, the thing you stayed awake thinking about, the thing you told yourself, one day, everything will change because of it, finally arrives in your hands? And instead of bringing peace, it brings attention, envy, fear, and danger you never asked for. And slowly, the life you were trying to escape from starts to feel safer than the life you were praying for. Because sometimes, the blessing you chase so badly is the same thing that starts to take everything you were trying to protect. This is the story of Kino, a poor pearl diver who lived a simple life by the sea with his wife Juana and their baby. He had nothing that the world would call success, but he had something far more fragile: peace. Until one morning, everything changed, the day he found a pearl that seemed like a blessing from heaven. Kino was a poor pearl diver. He lived in a small brush house near the sea with his wife Juana and their baby. Their life was simple, but heavy with struggle. Every day, Kino woke up before the sun. He went to the sea, diving deep into the cold water, searching for pearls. But most days, he came back with nothing. Still, there was peace in their home. Juana took care of their child. And even in poverty, they had love. They had hope. One morning changed everything. Kino went to the sea as usual. He dove deep, deeper than before. And then he saw it. A huge pearl, bigger than anything he had ever seen in his life. He held it in his hands, unable to believe it was real. In that moment, everything changed. Kino's heart filled with dreams. Education for his son, a better house, a new life. He believed this pearl was a blessing from God. But news travels fast, and soon, people began to hear about Kino's discovery. At first, the doctor who once refused to treat Kino's baby suddenly showed interest. He came to the house, pretending to care. But Kino realized something. This was not kindness. This was greed. Then came the pearl buyers. They examined the pearl carefully. They whispered. They argued. And then they offered Kino a small amount of money. Too small. Kino realized they were trying to cheat him. He refused. He believed the pearl was worth far more. And so, he decided to sell it in the capital. But from that moment on, everything changed. The pearl was no longer just a treasure. It became danger. People began watching Kino, following him, waiting for the right moment. And Kino began to change too. He became suspicious. He hid the pearl. He barely slept. Because now, he was afraid of losing what he had just found. Juana saw it first. She saw how the pearl was changing their life. Not for better, but for worse. She told Kino to throw it away. She said it was evil, but Kino refused. He believed the pearl was their only chance, their future, their escape from poverty. And so, the conflict began between them. Love and fear, pulling them apart. One night, everything broke. Attackers came to steal the pearl. Kino fought back. In the struggle, he killed a man. This was no longer a dream. It was survival. After that night, nothing was safe anymore. Their home was burned. Their peace was gone. And Kino, Juana, and their baby were forced to run. They fled into the mountains, hunted like animals. The mountains were cold and silent. Kino, Juana, and their baby had no home anymore. Only the dark rocks and the endless night. Kino kept walking without stopping. Every shadow felt like danger. Every sound made him turn back. He believed they were still being followed. Juana walked behind him, holding the baby tightly. She was tired, but she did not stop. She only watched Kino changing more each day. That night, they hid between the rocks. No fire, no light, only silence. Kino could not sleep. He kept holding the pearl, afraid to lose it, as if it was the only thing left in his life. But Juana finally spoke. Her voice was soft, but painful. She said, "This pearl is destroying us." And for the first time, Kino did not answer, because deep down, he already knew she was right. And so, with heavy hands, Kino made his final decision. He and Juana walked back to the sea, the same sea that had given them hope. And there, Kino threw the pearl back into the water. It disappeared beneath the waves. Gone. Silence followed. No celebration, no joy, only emptiness, but also relief. Because sometimes, letting go is the only way to survive. And in that moment, Kino understood something powerful. Not all dreams are meant to be kept. Some dreams are meant to teach you what peace is worth. The sea closed over the pearl, and life continued. This is the story of Kino, and the pearl that changed everything, but gave nothing that truly lasted.